folks, and this time a new review. Now, pretty much I'm reviewing the new Evil Dead Rise reboot, and so far it's getting a lot of good reviews, a lot of good ratings. Rotten Tomatoes 85%, IMDb 7.3 out of 10. But yeah, it's a lot of people are liking it, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. It was decent, decent gore. Okay, the film basically is directed by, or is written and directed, I believe, by Lee Croin. Croin. Yeah, it's written and directed. Okay, pretty much it is about pretty much a reunion between two estranged sisters get cut short by the rise of flesh-eating demons from a book of the dead, thrusting them into a primal battle for survival as they face nightmarish versions of family unimaginable or imaginable. So yeah, that's basically the plot. I mean, you have the young sister who I guess pretty much went away for a while, and that's why the older sister is not too happy to see her after all these years. We find out the younger sister's pregnant at this point as well. You have the elder sister has 3 kids of her own, has a son and 2 daughters, and pretty much you saw it in the trailer. The mom gets possessed, and they have to try to survive this demonic possessed mom. Um, so yeah, so that's the plot. The acting was pretty good. I'll say the lady that played Ellie, the mother that's possessed, Lissa Sutherland. I thought she did really good as a Deadite. Um, Lily Sullivan as Beth, who the aunt of the 3 kids, the younger sister of Ellie's character. I didn't mind her. I liked her a good bit. She's like the only decent one really in the movie, aside from maybe the Cassie character. But then even her, like she didn't really do. I get she's a kid. She's like the youngest of the trio of kids, but still, um, she doesn't really do a whole lot. If one thing, she literally almost gives the family even more in peril because she almost opens the freaking door to let her demonic mom in, but whatever with that. So that part, so the characters doing dumb decisions are still in this, not as much as that, but um, it was I didn't care for that take. Um, but the look of the Deadites, like the makeup effects, the practical effects are pretty good. So it is a pretty gory film. I'll give it that. Pretty good gore. Uh, Again, I would say maybe I cared about the Beth character a good bit because she was trying to actually do stuff, protect the kids, the family. Um, I didn't care for the Dan character, the brother of the 2 sisters. I didn't care the kid sisters. I didn't care for him much because he. I get it. We wouldn't have a movie if he didn't go get the book from and then doing the whole incantation. Even though he doesn't really do it, it's the tape. So really, he's playing the tape, but he sort of has the chance not to do it, but then he plays it anyway, and then it's too late when he tries to not. He tries to reverse it. Um, Also, I love how there's a spoilers. There's a scene in this where the Beth character is like, "We need to listen to the incantation to see if there's a way to reverse this or stop these things." And I'm like, I don't know how that would work because if its whole point was to, you know, bring these things into these demons around, I don't know why would it have a way to take them out or weaken them or whatever. But apparently, I guess it does because then she, puts the headsets in, listens. You have to destroy all body parts of them, but then it doesn't matter because they're literally forces of evil, so they can just zoom all over the place and it possess somebody. So it doesn't even matter if you get rid of the host, really. It comes down to it. Um, Also, I understand the way they. I guess if they harm you, such as if they scratch you, well, I guess if they cut you with a weapon, or because it seemed like the sister, she gets cut or stabbed in the face a little bit, cut in the face. I guess she gets possessed from I guess it spread somehow with that. So that was kind of weird. They didn't really explain that to me. I thought if they bit you or something, or maybe they would, have a chance to attach onto you. But nope, they just, if they cut you, I guess, somehow, uh, without, using their physical body, but or like a weapon or something. Um, but I mean, it's, I know like a lot of people are enjoying the film, and I'm glad. This, I mean, again, I do like the look of the demonic possessed mom, Ellie. Um, the look of the film's pretty good, fine shot wise, edited fine. Um, Now the final act, like the last scene, was kind of bizarre to me because it's just um, like everything's done for, everything's over with, but and then we have this one last scene with this other girl in the building that didn't hear anything all night somehow. I don't know what floor she was on, or because it seemed like, because she's like, oh, I slept due to the lightning or whatever. I swear I can't remember the dial. I swear she said she slept through like the whole lightning or thunderstorm or whatever, because it's storming as well throughout the movie. Um, but yeah, it does somewhat have a sequel bait ending. I don't know how they would do it. I mean, unless it just, the second one would take place in the world, as in the city. Deadites are just attacking people left and right, which is very interesting. But yeah, overall, I didn't mind the film. I do recommend it because if you like the remake, not the Ash, because I know a lot of people are complaining a bit with, oh, this doesn't feel like an Evil Dead movie without Ash. I'm like, I'm not really the biggest Ash fan to begin with, so I didn't mind him in the first film. I like him in the first film. Second film, I don't care for because it's too silly to me. The third film, I like the stop motion effects with the skeletons and that's kind of it. Um, I like the fight with the skeleton. But that's kind of it. I haven't seen Ash versus Evil Dead. I don't plan on watching it either. Unless somebody wants me to do a review of a couple episodes, maybe. Um, Let me know. But yeah, overall, like the first film I grew up on the most on VHS. I remember renting the second film. I remember liking it all right. That was fine. And now that I'm older, it seems like I don't care for it as much anymore. I know that's like the fan favorite, which I don't know why, because it's too goofy, like it's slapsticky. I get that's the point of what Sam wanted to do, but I don't know. I can't get into that one as much. Um, then you have uh, the remake, which you know it's fine. It's not really a amazing. I know there's some fans of that one. Um, I thought that was a fine. It was all right. It's fine. Time waster at best. This one does try to build. a little bit with family theme or motherhood, but not as much as it could. Because again, I didn't really care much for everybody as much as I did for the Beth character. Um, Even the Cassie character, I was a little bit caring for. Um, Except for, again, the scene I said about her literally unlocking the door and letting her demonic mother almost in. They shouldn't have wrote that. They should have wrote a better way of that happening, or should have wrote the kids a bit smarter, maybe, or something. I guess she's young and doesn't understand what's going on, but I don't know. You could have made her more resourceful a bit. Um, yeah, I do recommend it. Please give this video a like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and later.